What's going on, everybody? It is New Comic Book Day. I'm going to start this one out, though, with some books that I picked up out of the $1 and $3 bins around town. The first one I picked up, X-Men Deadly Genesis, 1 of 6. The next up, I found this in a $3 bin, Ultimates number 1 from 2015. There's some good stuff going on there. Next up, again in a $3 bin, the Mighty Thor 390. So what's cool about Mighty Thor 390? I believe, I'm trying to adjust this camera a little bit. Okay. I believe the Mighty Thor 390 was the first time that Captain America lifted Thor's hammer. So he's in the, I don't care for that suit and all that jazz, but that's still a cool book. And some more Thor. God of Thunder. This is second print of this book. I have this book, a couple of it in the first print as well. If you're following the Venom series, you know that Null and the Necrosword and what's going on with that, the first symbiote and what have you. So that Thor God of Thunder series has really gone up. And one more Thor, not the Thor you're thinking of, but anyway, the Jane Foster Thor. This is number 1. I thought it was cool when I pulled it up, and then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, okay, well, thunderous third printing, but oh well, it's still a cool book. I don't have it. The first print really doesn't go for a lot, but you know, it's a neat book. So I was like, I'll get that. Next up, X-Men number 4. There is a first appearance in this book. It's an odd looking book. It's a Joss Whedon character. So if you see this one, you know, snap it up. I paid $3 for it. It's not really going. It's not going for much, but you can see the character here I'm talking about. So I believe the character's name is Armor. It's eluding me right this moment. I think it's Armor. At any rate, so that's her first appearance. So that's a goofy looking cover, you know. But Astonishing X-Men number 4. I think it's cool when you find something in the $1, $2, $3, 50-cent bins where you get a cool book, but you know, I don't know that it's a spec book, but it could be worth something someday. I mean, it's worth a couple dollars. It's a $2.99 book, so I found these next to at I call it an antique shop, but it's more of a little bit of everything shop. They carry all kinds of stuff. They get in books. They say they don't go through them. They just put them out, and they sell volume. They buy collections and whatnot. And you know, I found some decent stuff, but now I'm really starting to believe them because I found for $2 Eternals number 5. Okay, and you know, not to be outdone with that, I also found an Eternals number 6. So, yeah, I've been trying to grab up these Eternal books wherever I can find them, and to stumble across this, I was like, ugh. I thought I was dreaming on that one. So set that outside. But very cool. You know, if you got time to go digging every once in a while, it pays to do so, I think. Next up, we're going to go through some of the independent stuff that I picked up. I missed some books this week. I'm a little annoyed with myself for missing some books. Books that I've been reading, not just, you know, like number ones and stuff like that. Books I read, so I don't know what I was doing today. Had a lot going on. So, The Warning Image Comics picked that one up. Looking forward to reading that. I think it's going to be really good. The Empty Man number 1. Another Cullen Bunn story. So I really have enjoyed his stuff, the Boom Studio stuff. I'm really liking that stuff. So look forward to reading that. Another copy of Riptide number 3. My local comic shop, I asked a while back if they had this. They picked it up for me. I got a couple copies already. I didn't have the heart to say it. I got it already, so I bought it, you know. They're there for you. You got to support them. Sometimes you got to eat a book that you might already have. It is what it is. I'm cool with having another copy of it, though. That's all right. The last one, not least, on the Independents, Die, Die, Die. This has been a pretty good book. I've been staying on this. I like it. It's pretty decent. Marvel. So Marvel, we had Dead Man Logan, number 1 of 12. I've been reading the new Wolverine story. That just happens to be one that I forgot to pick up this week. Yeah, so we'll check this out and see what we get. Arachnite, number 2. It's kind of a cool story. I like these books that have been coming out. I might be in the minority. I don't know. Everyone I hear talk about Infinity Warps. They don't have great things to say, but I like them. I like this Weapon X one especially well. It's been a good read. And you only got a couple of issues and you're on to the next thing, right? So if it sucks, you're done with it and you move on. Ironheart number 1. That's a variant cover. And then the regular cover. I don't... Probably will never read this one. I just picked it up because it's a number 1. It's the character's got a lot of buzz. It's kind of like if you work someplace with 19 other people and they all bought a lottery ticket. You kind of got to buy one too, right? Because you don't want to be the only one left. So I bought that. Here's what it is. Fantastic Four number 4. It's a Yancey Street variant, and then the Fantastics on the original cover, the standard cover. I don't know what that's all about, I guess, yet. I'll have to read up on that, a new team or what that is. But and then Spider-Man number 10 variant, and the regular cover. I'm not sure what's up with drawing her so skinny, you know. It's been a few issues like that now. I don't know what's going on with that art. She looks a little healthier. Well, she looks a lot healthier than that one, I guess. This would be my favorite for this week, I guess, because she just looks rough in that cover. I don't know. That's all I had for Marvel this week. Like I said, I dropped the ball. I missed a couple things. Marvel and DC, I missed a couple things, so I'm gonna have to go back. So on to DC. Batman Kings of Fear. I've really been enjoying that series. A lot of people don't like how Batman's drawn, but I kind of dig it. I think it's cool. You know, it's kind of like a little offshoot type of series. I like it. You know, Kelly Jones. I think they're doing a good job on that. And then Detective variant cover for $9.93. You know, I'm counting down to 1,000 because I just hope they're gonna do something really cool with that. It's Batman. It's 1,000. Come on, Detective Comics, and the standard cover, which is cool. The Harvey Dent story, the Two-Face story, continues. A little refreshment there. This is kind of cool. A little holiday 1005 Action Comics. Superman bringing some toys and some joy. And standard cover. We find out who Red Cloud is. I'm not going to get into that because you probably already heard or you already know. But there's some buzz about this one. We'll see. It's not a new character. Just someone revealed to be As you can see by the cover, it says Red Cloud revealed, so really not a new character. Also, a little note down at the bottom, Aquaman in theaters December 21st. I didn't realize that was coming up that soon, but I think I'm going to have to go see that one. It's getting a lot of good buzz. Speaking of Aquaman, there we go. Aquaman, Justice League, Drowned Earth, #1. I've been digging most of the covers, the variant covers for this. This one though, Aquaman looks like Kevin Nash, the wrestler, in the face. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's I don't know. I don't love that one. So I'm not sure. And then the standard cover where you got just like ginger Aquaman, or blonde Aquaman, I guess. I don't know, but it's funny that he's just so different on these covers, and I don't know. I think it's confusing for people sometimes when the characters look so much different on the same book at the same time. But yeah, whatever. And last but not least, we got the Nuclear Winter Special. That book was $9.99. 10 Cataclysmic Carols. So it's got a Christmas vibe to it. Yeah, Batman in the face, gas mask. Wonder Woman's carrying a kangaroo rat. I don't know. Harley Quinn's opening a present, Jackal. It's, I don't know. It's a square bound book, 10 stories. I heard that the artist that did the cover art on this book also did one of the stories. I also heard that individual doesn't do stories, is more of a cover artist. So let's see, I want to say it was, let's see if we can, okay, Yasmin Putri, Supergirl and Last Daughters. So apparently she did the cover and she also did that story, so might be worth having for that. You know, I don't know if it makes it worth anything down the road, but I can cross my fingers and hope for $9.99 that it does. There's some really neat looking art in here. We got like an old Aquaman, so you got another Aquaman look. So yeah, there's some decent art here. The pages are kind of like a little bit of a matted finish almost to them, you know. So Reverse Flash, all right, that's pretty cool. I like it. This Batman, this is cool. Looks like he's got actual wings. No, that's, I think I'm gonna read that tonight yet, before I call it an evening. So that's it for today, folks. I missed, like I said, I missed Wolverine. I missed, what else did I miss? I missed a few different things, and I actually didn't miss them all. My local comic shop didn't have some of the books I was looking for, so I didn't even think to look for them because they just didn't have them. So I'll probably have to buy a couple of them online or hit a couple other shops, see what we can get. Uncanny X-Men 3 came out. I didn't grab that because I didn't get 2 for some reason, and 2, at least at my LCS, sold out quick. I'm not sure why. They didn't really know either. They said it was kind of a mystery. So if you know why that one was popping, drop me a line, let me know. I'll probably pick it up. I haven't read 2, obviously, so I wasn't gonna buy 3 yet. They had probably 60 copies of #1, so I don't know if they just overbought on that one or it's just not as popular as people thought it was gonna be. So we'll see. Give hands a number 2 and then go from there. But all right, folks, that's it. You have a good night.